In lesson 2.17, we're going to continue talking about routines, about the activities that we do on a regular basis, such as wake up, get up, take a bath, take a shower. And we're going to continue talking about time, such as 4 o'clock, 5:30, 7, 6:15, etc. And we're going to keep putting these together to form complete sentences to express our routines, but we're going to learn how to be more precise. We're going to start talking about periods of the day during which we habitually do certain activities, such as morning, afternoon, evening, night. We'll talk about days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, on which we do certain activities. We'll talk about weekly routines and monthly routines. So with no further explanation, let's get into the second section where I'm going to present you with some new vocabulary. In this section, we're going to learn some important vocabulary for talking more precisely about the routines in our lives. I want you to listen to the word, listen to my explanation of its meaning, and then repeat and repeat after me. Here we go. The first term is
year.
Year. Okay, a year, of course, is composed of 365 days. It's when the earth revolves once around the sun. I am 64 years old. Okay, so that's a year.
Year.
Repeat, year. All right, next, a year, 1 year, is divided into 12 months. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Each one of these is called 1 month. So there are 12 months in 1 year, and each is called a month. Repeat after me.
Month.
Month. Okay, good. Next term.
Week.
Week. A week is composed of 7 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 1 week. Okay, 1 week, 7 days. So repeat.
Week.
Week. Now you'll notice that I said Monday first. I'll talk about that later when we get to more specifics about the calendar. All right, this is called
day.
A day. A day, of course, is broken into segments as well, sections as well. This is the dawn. Here we have sunrise, morning, noon, afternoon, sunset, dusk, and night. Okay, but in any case, in 1 day there are 24 hours. Okay, so that's a day. I want you to repeat after me.
Day.
Day. Okay, good. Now, a day can be broken up into 4 different sections as well. We have the morning.
Morning.
Repeat, morning. That's when the sun is rising. Okay, the sun is rising. And then you have
afternoon.
Afternoon, when the sun is starting to go down. Repeat,
afternoon.
Afternoon. Then we have
evening.
Evening. Evening. Evening is when the sun sets and it's gone down. And then last of all,
night.
Night. Repeat, night. Night is, of course, when we sleep. So again, we have morning.
Morning.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Excuse me, I said afternoon. That's correct, afternoon. Evening.
Evening.
And then night.
Night.
Okay, good. Let's look at all the words we've heard so far. I can't say learned. This is too new, but you've at least heard them so far. This is one, can you say it?
Year.
Year. And this would represent 30 days, 31 days, 29, 28. Represents one, what is this?
Month.
Okay, 7 days equals 1
week.
1 week, very good. And then 24 hours is 1, what's this?
Day.
Day, okay. And then the day is broken up into 4 different parts. When the sun rises, what is this called?
Morning.
Morning. The sun starts to go down. What's that?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. It's because 12 o'clock is noon, and afternoon is afternoon. And then what is this? When the sun sets and goes down?
Evening.
evening. Okay, and last of all, we sleep at
night,
night. Okay, so those are the words so far. Let's now start to talk more specifically about the calendar and especially about the days of the week. Now, this is important for me to explain. You see number 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are called two things you can say about them: weekdays or the work week. They compose the work week for most people. But we'll talk about the work week. The work week are the days when we work. Now, if you look at number 1, you think, wait a minute. If you're an American, you think, we don't work on Sunday. But an American calendar starts with Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But calendars in other countries, Mexico, Spain, France, Italy, I'm sure, they start on Monday. Monday is the first day that we work. It's when we return to work, is Monday. All right? And so these calendars you see here correspond to a week starting with Monday. Number 1 is Monday. 2 is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And here you have Saturday and Sunday, which are called the weekend. Okay, so bear in mind the difference in the calendars that we're using here. Okay, so this is the work week. Repeat, work week.
work week,
Okay, next, this Saturday and Sunday, these are days we don't work. Okay, and so what are they? They are the
weekend,
weekend. Okay, repeat, weekend. All right, the first day of the week, the first day of the week when we work, this is called
Monday,
Monday. Repeat, Monday.
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
Wednesday,
Wednesday. Repeat.
Thursday,
Thursday.
Friday,
Friday.
Saturday,
Saturday.
Sunday,
Sunday. So let's go back really quickly. Make sure you understand this. So we start to work on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we work. Saturday, most people play, or they work at home, or they relax, or they visit friends, but they usually don't work on Saturday. And Sunday, many people go to church, and most people relax on Sunday. Okay, they relax, they take a nap, they watch TV, they don't work on Sunday. Okay, so let's repeat those days again.
Monday,
Monday,
Tuesday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Thursday,
Friday,
Friday. Okay, now those 5 days are called the work week. The work week. There's another term I'll give you in a second for the same idea, but it's often called the work week when we're talking about the days when we work, obviously. Okay, back to the last 2 days. Saturday.
Saturday,
Okay, repeat, and
Sunday,
Sunday. Saturday and Sunday are called the weekend. The end, when the week finishes, and we don't usually work on Saturday and Sunday. Now, what if we're talking about, this is Monday, right? Monday. All of the Mondays of the month. The 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, the 29th, we would refer to these days as Mondays in the plural. Mondays. Okay?
Mondays, Tuesdays,
Tuesdays. Repeat.
Wednesdays,
Wednesdays.
Thursdays,
Thursdays. Again, in the plural.
Fridays,
Fridays. Okay? And now the weekend, but it's still the same principle.
Saturdays,
Saturdays.
Sundays,
Sundays. Okay, good. So I'll explain how we'll use the plural as we get into some complete sentences. Here you have every the work week, but every day of the work week in 1 month. These are called weekdays. The weekdays. The weekdays are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, those are the weekdays. And then Saturday and Sunday correspond to weekend. The weekend, or weekends in the plural. So here we have
weekdays,
weekdays. Repeat, weekdays.
weekends,
Weekends. These are weekends. Saturday and Sunday every week. Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are weekends. Okay, now last of all, sometimes we talk about a series of days. so as not to have to repeat the information about each day. We talk about a series of days. Here you see this series starts on Monday and finishes on Friday. So we say
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. Okay? And repeat it.
Monday through Friday.
Go ahead.
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. Okay, now, if something happens every day of the week, even on the weekend, we refer to this as
All week.
all week. Repeat, all week.
All week.
All right, all week. So that's a lot of vocabulary. Very quickly, see how many of these terms you can remember and then I will repeat them for you. Ready? Go. What's this? Year. Month. Week. Day. Morning. Afternoon. Evening. Night. What's this called? When we're talking about when we work, what's that called? Okay, work week. What's this? Saturday and Sunday. Weekend. What's this first day in most calendars, not the American calendar? Right, Monday. It's the day we start working. What's this? Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday. Now the weekend. Saturday. Sunday. Now in the plural. Mondays. What's this? Tuesdays. Wednesdays. Thursdays. Fridays. Saturdays. And Sundays. What would these correspond to? The days we work, but the focus is not on it's the fact that it's not the weekend. This is weekdays. And these are weekends. Good. We're almost done now. From Monday through Friday. Well, I just said it. This is right. Monday through Friday. What's this? All week. You could say every day also, but all week. Good. Now in this section, I'd like to talk to you about this man's weekly routine. What he does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day of the week. Here you see the first day, remember, is Monday. That's when we go to work. We start to work. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And for most people, we finish work on Friday. Then this is the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so the first thing I can say is that Monday through Friday, he gets up at, as you see here, 6 o'clock. He eats breakfast at 7 o'clock, Monday through Friday. And then, Monday through Friday, he starts to work, he goes to work, and he works, he teaches, he is a teacher, he works from 8 o'clock to, and if you look down here, you see that he starts a new activity at 3 o'clock. So he works in his classroom, he teaches from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Okay, from 8 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if you like. Okay, so Monday through Friday, he works from 8 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, not just Monday through Friday, but all week. All week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's the week, the work week, and then the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. All week he eats lunch at noon. And then we see that Monday through Friday, actually that's correct, Monday through Friday, he plays sports from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And then at 5 o'clock he does something different. So from 3 to 5, Monday through Friday, he plays sports. And then he returns home, and he arrives home at 5 o'clock Monday through Friday. However, all week, Monday all the way through Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, he eats dinner at 6 o'clock. Okay? Now, in the evenings, it's a little more varied here, especially 7 o'clock here. he plays guitar on Mondays. That means every Monday, the first Monday, the second, the third, the fourth Monday of every month. On Mondays, he plays guitar at 7 o'clock. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, he watches TV at 7 o'clock. On Wednesdays, he goes to church at 7 o'clock. And we'll talk about the weekend later. So Monday, now it's not Monday through Friday, it's Monday through Thursday. He does homework at 8 o'clock. And then all week, he washes dishes at 9 o'clock. And then he, again, all week, he goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Now let's go back and talk about the weekend, how that differs from the weekdays. Well, on the weekend, he gets up at 7 o'clock on Sunday. He eats breakfast at 8 o'clock on Sunday. Let's see. On Saturdays, he gets up at 9 o'clock, so he relaxes. He takes it easy on Saturdays. And he watches TV at 10 o'clock on Saturdays. On Sundays, he goes to church from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And then he returns home at noon, or by noon he returns home. On Saturdays, he plays guitar at 11 o'clock. Let's see. We already talked about eating lunch. On Saturdays, he plays sports from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. On Sundays, he takes a nap from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. On Saturdays, he goes to the movie theater, and he watches a movie from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. On Sundays, he watches TV from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, probably football if I know him. Let's see, on the weekends, he takes a nap at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and we talked about dinner already. Let's see, on Saturdays, he works in his office from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m., or from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the evening. On Sundays, he does homework from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the evening. And then the other activities we've already discussed. Okay, now let's continue with this same activity, but now I'm going to ask you some questions about his weekly schedule. Okay, first of all, on weekdays, during the work week, when does he get up? Right, he gets up at 6 o'clock on weekdays, or you could say Monday through Friday he gets up at 6 o'clock. Okay, when does he eat breakfast Monday through Friday? Right, Monday through Friday he eats breakfast at 7 o'clock. Make sure you're answering the question before I provide the response. And this is a little more complicated. When does he work? When does he work? Okay, he works Monday through Friday from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock, or from 8 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or from 8 o'clock a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, there are different ways you can say it, and the order is not necessarily very important. The order of the information. You can start with he works from 8 to 3 Monday through Friday, or Monday through Friday he works from 8 to 3, or from 8 to 3 Monday through Friday he works in the school. The order is not as important as the information. Okay, the order of the information you present. Okay, when does he eat lunch? Right, he eats lunch at noon all week, or every day he eats lunch at noon. Good. Let's talk about sports now. When does he play sports? Okay. Monday through Friday, he plays sports from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But you may have forgotten to notice that he also plays sports on Saturdays. He plays sports from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock on Saturdays. Okay? And tell me, let's go back and look at the weekend a little bit. When does he go to church? He goes to church on Sundays from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Or you could say from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock on Sundays, he goes to church. Or you could say on Sundays, he goes to church from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. The order is not necessarily very important of the information you present. Okay? And what does he do on Saturdays at 10 o'clock? Okay, on Saturdays at 10 o'clock, he watches TV. And when does he play guitar on Saturdays? When does he play guitar, or at what time does he play guitar on Saturdays? Okay, he plays guitar at 11 o'clock on Saturdays. And when does he take a nap? Okay, he takes a nap on weekends at 5 o'clock. Or you could say on Saturday and Sunday, he takes a nap at 5 o'clock. And when does he go to the movies? Okay, he goes to the movies on Saturdays from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, or from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. When does he do homework? Okay, there are two different segments of time when he does homework. He does homework at 8 o'clock on weekdays, or from Monday through Thursday at least, not all the weekdays. And he does homework on Sundays from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, okay, or from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., or from 7 to 9 in the evening. Okay, those are all possibilities. And last of all, when does he go to bed? All week, or you could say every day, he goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Good job. Okay, in this next section, you see segments, portions, parts of this man's daily routine, his schedule, and below that you see a description of those parts of his schedule. Here's a statement, therefore, that you're to make. So I want you to look at this picture, say the statement, and then I will confirm it for you. All right? Go ahead, say it. All right, now listen.
Monday through Friday, he gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, Monday through Friday, he gets, don't forget he gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You could say at 6 o'clock period, at 6 o'clock a.m., at 6 o'clock in the morning, but this picture indicates you to say in the morning, okay? Next, number 2, say this.
On Sundays, he gets up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, we say on Sundays because it's the first Sunday, the second Sunday, the third Sunday, the fourth Sunday, every Sunday. On Sundays, he gets up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Next, say number 3, please. Go ahead, say it. All right, listen.
Monday through Friday, He eats breakfast at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Good. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday through Friday, he eats breakfast at 7 o'clock in the morning. Next section, this is from 9 o'clock until 11 o'clock each day. Here's a description of what he does. Go ahead, say it. Number 4. Okay, listen.
On Mondays, he has class from 9 o'clock in the morning to noon.
Okay, so on Mondays, every Monday, first Monday, second, third, fourth, fifth, he has class. He goes to school, you could say. He has class from 9 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock a.m. to noon. Okay, to noon. And you can't say in the morning because noon is not in the morning. So we say to noon. All right, number 5. Say it. All right, listen.
On Sundays, he goes to church from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock in the morning.
Right. On Sundays, he goes to church from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock in the morning. We can say from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., but we want you to use the expression in the morning. Here we go. Number 6. All right, listen.
On Saturdays, he plays guitar at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, next section. This is from noon until 2 in the afternoon. How can we describe his activities Monday through Sunday, all week? Go ahead. Listen.
All week, he eats lunch at noon.
Right. All week, he eats lunch at noon. Okay, next. Listen.
On Saturdays, he plays sports from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, on Saturdays, he plays sports from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. or from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Number 9. Okay.
On Sundays, he rests from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right. Next section. This is from 3 o'clock until 5 o'clock. Go ahead. This is Monday through Friday. All right.
From Monday through Friday, he arrives home at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, Monday through Friday, he arrives home. It said from Monday through Friday. It's not necessary to say from. Monday through Friday is sufficient. So Monday through Friday, he arrives home at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Next. All right, listen.
On Saturdays, he goes to the movie theater from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
You can say to the movie theater or just to the movies is sufficient, okay? Next. Okay.
On weekends, he takes a nap from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, on weekends. You can also say on the weekend, and it's understood it's every weekend. But on weekends, he takes a nap from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, now we're talking about the evening. The evening. What does he do in the evening?
All week, he eats dinner at 6 o'clock in the evening.
Okay, all week, or you can say every day. All week he eats dinner at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Next.
On Wednesdays, he goes to church at 7 o'clock in the evening.
Next. This is from Monday through Thursday because he doesn't do it from Monday through Friday, and so we don't have a single picture. From Monday through Thursday, he does homework at 8 o'clock Notice it's at 8 o'clock in the evening. And last of all, in the evening and at night. Two more pictures, two more sentences to describe his activities. Go ahead. 16. Okay, listen.
All week, he washes dishes at 9 o'clock in the evening.
Okay, good. And last of all, number 17.
All week, he goes to bed at 10 o'clock at night.
Right, you could say at 10 o'clock at night or at 10 p.m. as well. Okay, very good. Okay, this next section is the last one of this lesson that we'll do together. And it's the same type of activity. You to form a complete sentence. And so go ahead. Okay, Monday through Friday, or you can say from Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, I wake up at, is that 7? At 7 o'clock in the morning. Number 2. Okay, this would be on Mondays, they wake up at 7:30 in the morning. Okay, number 3. Okay, Monday through Friday, you get up at 7:15 in the morning, or you get up at 7:15 in the morning, I suppose. Number 4. What's number 4? Okay, on Tuesdays, they get up at 7:10 a.m. or they get up at 7:10 in the morning, or they get up at 10 after 7 in the morning. There are different ways to say it, but generally speaking, the most important is on Tuesdays, they get up at 7:10 in the morning. Number 5. On weekdays, he rests at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Number 6. On Wednesdays, you rest. You can also say you relax, but the verb we're working with is rest, at 9 o'clock in the evening. All right, number 7. On weekends, she takes a shower at 5 o'clock in the morning. Poor girl. Next, number 8. On Thursdays, I take a shower at 10 o'clock at night. Number 9. Monday through Friday, he plays baseball at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then number 10. On Fridays, it doesn't have a verb here, but it's understood, you play trumpet at 11 o'clock in the morning, or play the trumpet. Number 11. On weekends, you go to bed at 1 o'clock at night, or at 1 o'clock literally, or technically in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock at night, as you like. Number 12. On Saturdays, they go to bed at midnight. Okay, at this point, you should close this window and repeat the same activities independently, and I'll see you next lesson.